Welcome to Proust My Startup, the podcast that offers you a glimpse at the personalities of the people that make the local startup ecosystem in Malaysia. I'm Vanessa Muledus, aka Brand Shifu with an H on Instagram, the founder of North Branding Consulting Boutique Agency. I'm a brand strategist, 24/7 immersed by the sides of entrepreneurs, startups, and SME founders. As a brand consultant, a mentor, but also an entrepreneur program facilitator, an investment jury, and a business angel. In Proust My Startup, I want to really discover who are the people that make our local startup ecosystem. Because I'm a brand strategist, I want to understand how their personal brand might influence or shape the corporate brand of their organization. Today's episode is recorded from CloudMile's Center of Excellence in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Startups thrive on innovation, and CloudMile is here to fuel that journey. As a leading AI and cloud technology company in Asia, they help businesses drive digital transformation and growth, leveraging machine learning, big data, and cloud solutions. With a team made up of certified technical experts and a strong network of technology partners, including being one of just 40 Google Cloud Managed Services providers globally, CloudMile has supported more than 1,200 companies through consulting, technical, and managed services. I've seen it firsthand with my own mentees, tech startup founders. Their Center of Excellence in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, now offers startups a collaborative space to explore generative AI, data management, security, and more, and advance their digital competitiveness with cloud and AI adoption. So if, like them, you want to experience it yourself, visit today my.cloud. Today's guest is Paresh Subramaniyam, the co-founder and CEO at Engage Life, a well-being tech startup. So buckle up and let's take a deep dive. What is your idea of perfect happiness?
Family, my wife, and also good health.
What is your greatest fear?
Regrets.
What is the trait you most deplore in yourself?
Being creative.
What is the trait you deplore in others?
Others. Not being patient. Yeah.
What living person do you most admire?
Tough choice. I most admire. I say probably Usain Bolt.
What is your greatest extravagance?
My greatest extravagance. Going for holiday.
What is your current state of mind?
Clear, focused.
What do you consider the most overrated virtue?
Overrated virtue. Think probably shaking hand.
What do you most dislike about your appearance?
About my appearance, my hair.
On what occasion do you lie?
In order to cover a white lie.
Which living person do you most despise? And please, no name.
People that are greedy.
What is the quality you most like in a man?
Being straightforward.
What is the quality you most like in a woman?
I think the details in looking at the fine lines.
Which words or phrases do you most overuse?
Right.
What or who is the greatest love of your life?
What or who? I would say my wife. Now I have a kid. So yeah, I have to share the love now.
Where or when were you the most happy?
Oh, when I'm working.
Which talent would you most like to have?
A clone of myself.
If you would change one thing in yourself, what would it be?
One thing that would change about myself. I think maybe being patient.
What do you consider your greatest achievement?
Going from a non-tech company to the tech world.
If you were to die and come back as a thing or a person, what would it be?
I'll come back as a person, definitely. But I think I will be an athlete.
Where would you like most to live?
Somewhere I have mountains and sea.
What is your most treasured possession?
Treasured. My boxing glove.
What do you regard as the lowest depth of misery?
Lowest depth of misery. being in debt.
What is your favorite occupation?
A police officer.
What is your most marked characteristic?
I think I'm quite a strict person. Yeah, I think that would be my characteristic.
What do you value most in your friends?
The time.
Who are your favorite writers?
Writers. It's quite a few. I would say Tony Robbins, Gary Vee as well. Books very good as well. Yeah, very modern books. Yeah, yeah, very business driven books.
Who is your hero of fiction?
Fiction. Oh, well, it's a hard one. Probably Batman.
Which historical figure do you most identify with?
Nelson Mandela.
Who are your heroes in real life?
Real life. I would say everyone. Everyone can be a hero. Yeah, you can learn from everyone.
What are your favorite names?
Favorite names? Definitely Vanessa. my wife names is Vanessa as well. Yeah. Asher? Yeah, Asher.
What is it that you most dislike?
Most dislike? Being hungry.
What is your greatest regret?
Not moving the company fast enough. Not going into a fundraising round early in the days.
How would you like to die?
Natural death.
What is your motto?
My motto. Fortune will favor the brave.
This episode is also sponsored by Hippies, and I want to thank you for supporting this show. Hippies is the go-to talent partner for scaling up startups in Malaysia and across Southeast Asia. Whether you're building your first tech team or recruiting that game-changing head of growth, Hippies gets it done. They're not your typical recruiters. They are builders themselves, backed by real industry experience and a strong regional presence in Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia. Hippies Tribe is fast, sharp, and human. They don't just fill roles. They help you build momentum. And if you're a candidate listening, trust me, they will help you find a role that feels right, not just one that looks good on paper. This is what I really value in Hippies. They come from the field, from the real startup ecosystem. They too know what building a startup or working in that fast-paced and demanding environment means. Like they say, Hippies is for the bold, by the bold. So check them out on hippies.com or drop them a DM on LinkedIn. So now, can you introduce your organization in a 1-minute elevator pitch?
Engage Live leverages on the influence of companies or large corporation in order to lead health and wellness initiative to bring a bigger social impact to their employees and to the world. In Engage Live, we help companies not only organize but also track and also monitor their employees' health and well-being so that they could be productive and as well as create a better workplace and work culture for everyone.
Why are you on Earth for?
So we are here to create an impact for the nation and also to the people, mainly in the health and wellness segment. So I feel that the health and wellness segment, due to the problems that we have, the aging population that is going on, and also on a day-to-day basis, it just makes sense to take care of our health so that we can, do the things that we want and, take care of the people that we love. So I think we are being here in the world to lead this health and wellness initiative and to bring more accessible programs, more programs that are simple and actionable for people to be able to apply in their daily life.
What people do you want to resonate with?
Yeah. Definitely people that have the initiative of taking care of others. We always say that if you take care of your you take care of your people will take care of your business as well. So people that are taking care of themselves first, no point you preach and you don't do it yourself. So we work with a lot of HRs, human resources, and we see the HRs are very busy, but we do have certain HRs that really take care of themselves and take care of the people. So we want to work with people like that. And also secondly is people that want to look for a transformation. So maybe you don't know where to start, you don't know how to start. We are always there to give you a good start in your health and well-being. So these two types of people. I think the third one will be people that really want to champion this initiative as well. We do need more wellness ambassadors in the world and also in Engaged Life.
How different are you from your competitors?
I feel that if we talk about competitors, there's definitely some interlink. For us as a USP, I feel that number one thing that we are doing very differently is the social impact. We are quantifying the results to a social impact rather than just quantifying it to just yourself. You are leading back to what can you do to the community, what can you do to the nation, and how that contributes in a bigger picture. I think that's number one. Number two is, of course, the accessibility of being in a community. There's a lot of programs out there that you can do, but sometimes it can be very lonely doing it alone. So the idea here is, can you have access to a community right away? People that support you, people that give you the right information, people that will be able to encourage and motivate you. So the accessibility of being in a community. So that's second. You don't need to go and find here and there where you want to be and stuff. One place you can find all the community people there. The third thing is to make it as simple and accessible. Our programs cover different pillars of wellness, so it makes it simple for people to understand that, in our health and well-being, physical is not only enough. You need different pillars, but where do you find it? You find it in Engaged Life. So I think that's what we are doing.
What do you promise to those people?
I think our promise to people is the services that we are providing, definitely the quality, and also of course we go through a lot of quality control on our back-end part. And of course, when we talk about services, it's not only just providing you the services, delivering it properly, and also having that quality for the services. Also the people that initiating that services, the passionate. So the passion is what we also want to bring in. And also the last one I would say is the impact. You definitely will see the impact, whether the impact goes to you, the impact goes to the nation, or the impact goes to the community. You definitely will feel it yourself. So this is the promise that we give to our audience. For corporation, I feel like, it is a seamless integration into what they are already doing, because a lot of companies, they are already doing something on themselves, right? They are running their programs on themselves. So how can we support them, give them the tools in order for them to automate, make it more simple so that they save time and they are able to be more productive in terms of managing all these programs.
Any hot news to share with us?
Yes, we do. We are running the Growing Well Together movement. The movement, simply, every year we choose the most pressing health issue and we find a collective way to solve it. And this year, the most pressing health issue that we chose is obesity. Obesity leads to 200 types of NCD diseases. And you can see as of today, actually, there's new stats on Malaysia posted that obesity have increased from 53% to 54.4%. So there is an increment there, not decreasing. So we have chose obesity because of that. And you can also contribute towards this movement, whether you're an individual or you're a company. You just have to buy the Growing Well Together movement pass and join the movement. And all you need to do is to lose minimum of 1 kilo. And that 1 kilo will contribute to our overall score of 10 to 100,000 kilos that we are losing to reduce the national BMI. So that's basically Growing Well Together movement that we are currently running. So we invite anyone that is in a corporate level or also individual level to join. If you are in a corporate level, you can also use your HRDC fund to actually claim for it. Where else, the next hot news will definitely be our next upcoming app launch. Our new app launch will happen in May. There's a lot of new gamification features. There will be a Asia first price comparison platform for wellness products and packages. And we are restructuring a lot in terms of the user journey, user flow, making it more gamified for the people. So look out and check out our launch maybe in May, most probably in May. That's what we are aiming for. And I think the last but not the least, the hot news is we are running a social wellness event, our own event that is upcoming in June. is coffee, wellness, and also music. So it's called the Coffee Brew Fest. So do check out that event that is upcoming, as well as we are looking to go into more of the social well-being space. And who doesn't like coffee and music, right, together in the morning? So yeah, I think that's the 3 items that I want to update in terms of where are we going and what you should look out for. You can find us in Engage Live on all the social media. So Instagram, engagelive.mind. If you're going on LinkedIn, it's Engage Live. And don't forget to also check out our podcast. We do run a Back to Basic podcast as well. Do check it out on YouTube and also Spotify.